There we are on Brunch with Brian today. And so I'm excited for the weekend. Friday's always an exciting day. We're always in Formal Dining Room Friday. Whoops, I forgot to turn the light on. Oh my God, man. So Formal Dining Room Friday. And today I wanted to talk about a few things. I always like to go into your weekend and talk about your KPIs, your key performance indicators for the weekend. So we all know that our base KPI, key performance indicator for every week is 20 calls. So if you're making your 20 calls, you're making progress. You're making progress and you're on your path to a deal. That's all you got to do is just try to make 20 calls a week and find 20 people to call. Some of them can be referral sources, some of them can be it doesn't all have to be even sellers, but it can be realtors and it can be landlords and it can be property managers. Remember, we have several opening calls scripts that you should be using. What are the main opening call scripts that start the deal? Well, the for sale by owner, FSBO opening call for sure, where you're calling FSBOs. Then you've got your landlord opening call, which I really like. What do you do for that? You go on houses for rent. So you go to Craigslist or Zillow. Zillow has houses for rent. There's a little button at the top where you can pick all the houses that are for sale, sold, or for rent. And it will highlight them all, little purple dots all over the map. And so you can start calling these landlords and asking them, hey, would you consider rent to own? I see you're renting the property. Would you consider rent to own? So FSBOs, landlords, realtors for sure. So we have that newer, it's not new, but newer opening call for realtors. I call it the listing realtor opening call script. So you're calling the listing agent of any listing that's been listed for more than 30 days and or has a price reduction. And basically you're just saying, what we like to do with our realtor program is send an email first. Normally you can get an email or you can send a text or an email to an agent. It's pretty easy to find their number. They want to be reached, obviously. So you send, usually what we do is send a text first, then follow up 2 days later. And in the text and on the phone call, we basically just say, hey, would this seller that you've got here, this listing, would they be open to maybe taking monthly payments? And if the agent says, usually what they say is, I haven't really asked them about that, but you know what? Let me ask them about it. Let me see. Sometimes they know right away the situation of the seller and they say, oh, for sure this seller couldn't do that. Okay, so sometimes they know right away, but sometimes they think, let me check with my seller. And then sometimes they say, I think they would be interested in something like that. Okay, so when you call an agent, that you're trying to get that deal first, but then a lot of times they say, no, this seller, or it'll come back that this seller is not open to that. So then that's just the start with any realtor. You're building a realtor network. So I want you to get that realtor in your network and be sending them an email at least once a week or once a month and saying, remember me? I'm on your phone under seller financing. Remember that with realtors. Don't hang up with a realtor until you have them put you in their contact list. Under last name, have them write seller financing. That way they're going to remember that you're a special type of investor who does seller financing and is an expert at it. And every once in a while, they'll come across a deal and they'll call you because you're the expert on their phone on seller financing. So this is, there's a lot of different calls to make for your opening calls. And then of course, I hope you're making closing calls. You're closing deals, getting appointments, getting out there. So that's a lot of different ones. And remember, when you call landlords, sometimes property managers pick up. So be ready for that. A property manager can be a better call than a landlord because they know a lot of landlords. They know a whole bunch of landlords that might be open to rent to own properties on some of their properties. So let's just make our calls today. I've got back to the nitty gritty today, the basics, the KPIs that are going to lead to your success. Actually, I wanted to talk about a couple other things today. It's Middle Name Pride Day today, and I always tease Lynette because she's always never loved her middle name. So you can tease her. I'm going to give it to you guys. It's Louise. And so her brothers would tease her about it, Wheezy or Louise. She'd always, she likes to be teased though. That's the funny thing is that you find these little things and she actually enjoys getting teased about them. So Louise is her middle name. My middle name is Lee, which I love because my mom's name was Mary Lee, and my daughter's name now, we named her Trinity Lee. So Lee is a family name, sort of a family middle name, I guess you could say, that we passed down. But I like that name, and we work with somebody named Lee, so I actually really like that name Lee too. So middle name pride day today, guys. But we're all going to follow our KPIs this week, right? Where is everybody? Come on, guys, chime in. I want to hear from you today. Happy Friday, says Linda. Yes, and KJ is always here with lots of hearts. Good morning. Good morning, KJ. So, guys, a lot of stuff we're talking about today. Landlord opening call, Zillow rentals, yes, and for sale by owners for sure, and following up with those leads for sure. KPIs for success, we know those, guys. I mean, you know what? There's more. I mean, I could give you more, but I'm telling you, the 20. I don't like to confuse it, frankly. If we confuse it, the more I give you, the more confused it is. So if I say make 20 calls a week and do one deal meeting every week and do all this other stuff, sometimes it doesn't always play out that way. So yes, I do want you to be out there. I want you to do 2 to 4 deal meetings a month at least. That means you go out to see 2 to 4 houses a month. One a week would be 4 in a month. Okay, so I do want that to be part of your KPIs, but the calls should logically lead to that. So I don't even put that part in there, because if you're making your 20 calls a week, you're going to get appointments, you're going to get deal meetings, you're going to get out there and going to see people. So let's get those appointments made. Let's definitely get out there this weekend and see some properties. KPIs for success. Louise, I had answered that name. I love that name. I think Louise is a beautiful name, frankly, but Lynette, she likes to get teased, so she acts like it's a big deal. Oh my goodness, what a long note here. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to that note because that's too long to put up right now. So, guys, another great day. Let's have a really powerful weekend this weekend. Let's focus up this weekend. I'm your coach for this weekend. Red Mountain Tennis. Yes, my son played tennis. Now we just play pickleball. Now we're insane pickleball players. If you ever come out to Arizona and you're a pickleball player, we're gonna play pickleball. Yes, where Lynette and I are pretty good at. Actually very good at pickleball now. So I'd love to play you sometime. All right. So what's our affirmation for today? I hit my KPIs. No, I achieve my KPIs every week. I achieve my KPIs. Let's just do that. So we always do our affirmation, an affirmation every day, 3 times on 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I achieve my KPIs. I achieve my KPIs. I achieved my KPIs. Yes. All right. So you guys are going to have a great weekend this weekend. And usually I start my week on a Monday. So I don't know where you are with your calls so far, but let's kick some butt this weekend, make lots of calls, and I'm going to be your coach. So report on Monday. I want to hear on Monday how you did on your calls this weekend. And I love people's middle names. Let me know what your middle name is. Consistency equals success. I love it. Tony's always there with a wise comment. Tony's really an active investor, doing a lot of things, doing all the right things, hitting those KPIs. So, guys, Tony's a good example. And consistency, he always has a smart thing to say. So take notes. Consistency equals success, and that's very true. That's why we have KPIs. That's why we have the whole concept of KPIs, is that those are your key performance indicators that you need to hit every week in order to have success that you want. Lacey, hi. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you got in a little late, so you're gonna have to replay. Yes, sir. All right, guys, you got your marching orders for this weekend. Earlier this week it was March 4th. So March 4th into life. Yesterday was my son Kale's birthday. Happy birthday, Kale. So let's have a great weekend, and let's focus up and make our calls. And guys, it's not more complicated than that. And don't make it more complicated than that. And yes, I know the first call always kind of gets your anxiety a little provoked, but after the first and second call, then you're good. Okay, it's really just starting your calls. Making that first call is the hardest one. And remember this little affirmation. Sometimes the only thing you can do wrong is not call. Okay. I mean, you've got the leads. You're as good as you're going to be. You know, you can role play. If you know, role play definitely does increase your confidence and make you feel more confident to get on the phone. So if you want to do a little role playing before, definitely say affirmations before you pick up the phone. I am a master caller. I am a real estate winner. Yes, yes, yes. I love people. I love helping people. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's a affirmations are the most powerful way to take control of your mind in an instant. So you know I love affirmations, guys. All right, so bye for now, everybody. Yeah, guys, I like it when you talk to each other and network with each other too. You should see each other on the call. You should look forward to going on Brunch with Brian and seeing other folks that you see here. We're a community here. So let's get more people chiming in. And I love the comments. So let's keep commenting. And I think I will talk to you on Monday about a lot more exciting things coming up. And so have a great weekend. Hit your KPIs. You can do, even if you've made 0 calls so far, you can do 20 calls in a weekend. Okay, if it's catch up time. But I have faith in you. I know you can succeed. It just takes perseverance and focus and the right training. And you've got the what to say and what to do system that gives you all the scripts, all the checklists, everything you need to succeed in this business. Okay, so great to see you all today. Great to see you, Jennifer. You have an amazing weekend too. And I will see you guys on Monday. So until then, what are you going to do? Oops, did we do our deep breathing? Oh my goodness, we did our affirmations and didn't do our deep breathing. Got to do our deep breathing. Okay, nice deep breath in. Everybody join in, and you always have a smile on your face. Okay, let it go. Another deep breath in. Good. Smile and let go. I'm telling you, this is invigorating and it'll turn your day around. One more. Nice deep breath. That's so good. Hold it a little bit with a smile and let it go. That cleanses your lymph system, invigorates your body, it charges up your brain, floods your brain with oxygenated blood, all that good stuff. All right, so thank you too. Thank you guys for showing up, and I will see you on Monday at this same time for Brunch with Brian. We'll have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Until then, keep expecting success. Remember, that's Brian's motto, expect success. And also getting a lot of great training from the Wolf Couple, and Lynette's motto, take action.